We begin with escalating tensions in East Asia. China is conducting a large-scale military exercise around the island of Taiwan. And Beijing says the drills are the largest in more than a year and are aimed at quote-unquote punishing Taiwan. The two-day-long drills come after William Lai was sworn in as Taiwan's new president earlier this week. Beijing has repeatedly labeled President Lai as a dangerous separatist. Now the drills are happening all around Taiwan as Chinese ships and aircraft encircle the island in the north, the west, the south, and the east. Chinese state media says that the exercise is meant to test the ability of Chinese forces to seize and occupy key areas. Beijing says the drills are aimed at strengthening and safeguarding China's sovereignty.
The joint exercises and training carried out by the Eastern Theater Command of the People's Liberation Army in the vicinity of the island of Taiwan was to safeguard national sovereignty and territorial integrity, to vigorously punish the separatist forces for seeking independence in Taiwan.
Meanwhile, Taiwan has responded to the Chinese drills with almost a mirror-like deployment of its forces. The embattled island has shared footage taken from its fighter jets as they track Chinese warships near the area. The newly elected president toured military bases in a major morale boost for his troops.
I will stand on the front line with all the brothers and sisters from the National Army to defend the national peace together. At this moment, international society is paying lots of attention to the democratic Taiwan. And while facing the external challenges and threats, we will continue to defend the values of democracy, protecting regional peace and stability.
Meanwhile, the United States Pacific Command say they are monitoring the Chinese military activity, calling it concerning but predictable. China has now warned the United States from supporting Taiwan by sending the island weapons and fighter jets worth billions.
We urge the United States to stop condoning and supporting the forces of Taiwan independence and interfering in China's internal affairs. Any act that jeopardizes China's national sovereignty and territorial integrity will be met with a resolute and forceful response from the Chinese side.
Now, Beijing has also sanctioned 12 of the biggest American defense firms, including Lockheed Martin, Boeing, and General Dynamics. The communist nation says the sanctions are in response to the U.S. legitimizing Taiwan's government. Now, the U.S. does not consider Taiwan a country. However, Washington is obligated by federal law to ensure that the island's government can defend itself. From impeachments to inaugurations, if it's a political story, we are on the scene. The race for the White House is heating up.
We're beating Biden.
How dare he say that?
If it's breaking news, we're live with the latest coverage. From the White House, the State Department, and Capitol Hill, we know the issues, but above all, we know the players to bring you the latest in-depth analysis on all the key stories that we're covering. I'm Eric Ham. Join me from Washington here on Firstpost America.